Okay. Well, we are doing something riveting today. We are going to try to make my office functional. It has been in a pretty consistent state of chaos and unusability since we moved in 2 years ago. And yeah, I need that to change. So we are going to work on reorganizing things and go through a ton of fabrics and probably some clothes and try and get everything that is on the floor here put away. And I'm hoping I can do it in 2 hours, but I might be a little optimistic there. So we'll see. But I figured why not bring you guys along on this very exciting time of cleaning. If you'd like to join me and do some like body doubling and clean your own room, now's your chance. That was terrifying. So basically, originally, and like up until a couple weeks ago, I had my sewing table in this corner, and I had my PC desk on this wall. However, that meant that when I would try and get into my closet, there was like a narrow space. There was nowhere for me to look at myself. And so Adam helped me decide that this little side of my room is going to be the getting ready side. And this side of my room is going to be my working / creative side. So it's going to just be about getting these things put in their proper places, finding proper places for some of these things. I'm thinking that the top drawer of this dresser is going to become my makeup drawer, and that's going to be my kind of makeup station. And then the 2 drawers below it, I am hoping to fit all of my fabric into. I hope. We'll see. And then a bulk of this stack of stuff, which is over here, are all things that I have to list on Depop. And then, yeah, this is my project pile right here, the center. Yep, the one I mentioned in the last video that's been going for years. There are things in there that I've been meaning to work on literally for about 5 years, which is utterly embarrassing. And, you know, we all have our embarrassing things. That is fine. And yeah, I think this is going to be a big game changer because I just had nowhere to put things. And this will finally give me a good space that is functional and also aesthetically pleasing, which is exactly what I want in here. So let's get to it. So I've already cleaned out the drawers of this dresser, which we got on Facebook Marketplace for free. Thank you very much. I did vacuum it, and just since my fabric's going in here, I just want to make sure that I wipe it a little bit. Pretty clean. I have to say, usually when we get free antiques on Marketplace, they have not been very well cared for. Usually people leave them, things as beautiful as this, in their garage and just let them collect dust and rot. So we were very pleasantly surprised to see that this one was in excellent condition and had clearly been used and cared for in its previous home, which is always lovely. So the other thing I have to decide is, it came with this pretty cute lining paper. And I'm not sure if I might actually put some down. I don't know. I'm always scared that anything with ink even in a dry environment, I'm scared that the ink is gonna transfer onto fabric, and because I've had things happen before. But the alternative is just wood getting on things, like splinters, I guess, but I don't think I really need it. So I think I'm gonna just put that to the side. Alright, let's do this. I think I'm just gonna pop this in like that, because even if I did organize this more, I'm gonna have to look through them all when the time comes to pick out exactly what I want, so that's fine. Yay! And I'm gonna put all the things that I don't want into the box that I emptied, so that can be my Goodwill / other places to donate to donation box. Huzzah! Alright. I already used this for something else, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it for now. If I don't use it in a month or two, then it goes. I got this because it reminds me of Samwise Gamgee's vest. And it's so soft. Oh, I love it. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but it's very fun. Look at this incredible fabric I got from this amazing place called Fab Scrap in Brooklyn. And this is actually, I wonder if I can show you. It's from Marc Jacobs. And basically, hopefully I will say this properly, but Fab Scrap gets fabric donations that would have been going to the dumpster from, I guess, big fashion houses and small ones alike, and you get to buy it based on the weight, or at least when I went there that was the case. So I think this is like 8 yards if I remember correctly. I used some of it, and I think it might be a silk blend after sewing with it. So it was a real steal because I think I paid a few dollars for 8 yards of this gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. It's very difficult to work with, but it is beautiful. So you win some, you lose some, you know? Everything can't be perfect. This is a beautiful linen. This is a little Swiss dot cotton that I wanted to make a blouse out of 6 years ago, and I never did. This is another find at Fab Scrap, and it is this waffle knit. I think it's cotton. It's so soft, and there are yards and yards of it. Not sure if it's like my color. I was gonna make pajamas out of it, but I just can't bear to part with it yet because it's so soft. And I would, if these were clothes, I would want them on my body. So it's going in here for now. It's going in here for now. We'll figure things out more later, but at least we're getting some order to this chaos. Right? Right, just a little bit. Just a little order. All right, next we have my grandma's sewing basket. It's not a basket actually, it's a box. And I've kind of just been throwing all of my sewing supplies, the things that I don't need every day, but that I might need sometime. So kind of longer term sewing things I've been keeping in here, but I think my plan will be to transfer all of that into my sewing armoire, which is, let's see if I can pan up and show. Is that showing it? Yes, that is my sewing armoire. So yes, I think I am going to transfer everything from this sewing box into the armoire, and so that will be a, once this is all done, step. So I'm just gonna put it in front of the armoire. I can probably flash one of the cameras. So that leads us, oh my gosh, that's it. Oh my gosh, that's really heavy. Okay. Wow. All right. So fabric, more fabric. We've got some leather that was salvaged from a family member's house. This I bought for a costume that I want to make still, so it's going into the drawer. This is another gorgeous fab scrap find. Again, so many yards of this beautiful orange wool, and I'm not sure if you can see, it has this really nice kind of shimmery texture to it that I kind of want to make a cloak, like an autumnal cloak out of it, and I just keep putting it off, and you know what? It's not happening anymore, so I'm gonna put it in the drawer and I'm gonna make something with it this autumn. Get ready. Okay, now, oh, there's some fun stuff in here. All right, let's start with the fun stuff because it's antique lace. Okay, I don't remember where I got this one from, but I think it was a market in France. How beautiful. Just, and it's still starched from whenever time period that was from. I've got some gorgeous, I think this is a waistline from an Edwardian dress. If you can see, oh, someone seam ripped it off of something, which is sad, but also good for me because that means I can use it for a project. So that's lovely. Then we've got this, I got this when I was living in London for university, and I was going to use it on the front panel of my Victorian bodice, but it is so fragile that I think it must just be for display at this point in time. Such a shame because it is beautiful, but c'est la vie. What is this? 5 meters for 10 pounds. Again, bought probably 12 years ago when I was in London for university, and it is still unused. So, you know, this is what happens when you're a seamstress. You just hoard things, and like, I know I will use this someday. I do know that, which is why it will be staying with me until it is used. But yeah, I mean, I say this is what happens when you're a seamstress. Just, I mean, don't do what I do. Don't hoard it. Just make the thing. Make something, enjoy it. I've been toting all this stuff around for 15 years, so don't do what I do. Don't hoard things. Make something and enjoy it, okay? Don't leave it in a box, waiting for its moment. It's not fair. All right, that's gonna go in with, I actually have a whole box of antique trimmings that I had to, I removed these when we moved for some reason, I think just to keep them in a water safe place. I don't know about that. Okay, look at this. Look at this. I was going to make a Downton Abbey costume. It was Sybil's little, like, bifurcated garment from, I think, the first or second season. I was gonna make that when I was in university for Halloween, and it just never happened, but I got all these little pieces for it. Like this gorgeous antique reticule, I think it's called. Reticule. There you go. Got that, and I got this piece of embroidery I was gonna put around my head like that, like hers. Oh yeah, and this was gonna be the waistline for the sort of jumpsuit thing. It's actually made out of metal. It's like metal threads, which is just stunning, and I'm definitely gonna use this for something. So that's all exciting stuff. And this, I don't know how many yards of it is, but I've got all this beautiful antique lace on a, it's not a roll, but it's kind of a roll. We're gonna call it a roll. A foldy roll. Oh, stunning. Just stunning. And this, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. Again, so delicate. I think this is, I was told it was 1920s green lace. Ugh. Nothing like antique lace, honestly. Antique fabrics were just, they're so fine and elegant and beautiful. Sigh. Love it. Love it. Oh, this is a really cute little tablecloth, antique tablecloth that one of my coworkers on Broadway gave me. I think it belonged to her mother. It's so cute. It's little cross-stitched men with flags, I think. Very cute. Actually, it might fit our new table, which is, that'll be fun. Fun little moment. And then, piece de resistance. This incredible medieval novelty print fabric that I found on Etsy, I think. Again, like 10 years ago, but look at that. Are you kidding me? Ugh. And I think I have enough to make, something out of it, and I can't bring myself to get rid of it. It's just too cute. It's too cute! Alright, and the rest of this is pretty much the scrap, the like offcuts from when I had my Eleanor dress produced for my clothing company, Agrimony Clothing. We did not want to waste anything, so I took everything, and I have actually been using these offcuts for so many projects. They keep coming in handy. It just never stops. It's a gift that never stops giving. So that's exciting. The rest of these are white fabrics and this lovely spandex that I was going to use for a Cirque du Soleil cosplay for the white singer from Allegria. So pretty. I don't think they make this fabric anymore, which is sad because it is so pretty. So lovely. But yeah, I was gonna make that cosplay at the end of high school, so that's 16 years ago? 16 years ago. Damn. Just hoarding things. Realistically, I don't know if I'm going to use these for something, but I'm gonna give it another year on those and then reevaluate. All right, the rest of these are not as exciting except for this very cute little tableclothy thing. I don't know what these are called. Table runner? It's like this. It's like this. I got it from a charity shop for £1 when I was living in London. I miss those days. Everything was so cheap. All right, I think that's Eleanor dress fabric. This is the linen I made our Eleanor sample out of. This is faux suede from boots that I made in high school. Yes, it's true. More Eleanor dress fabric. More Eleanor dress fabric. And then we've got, oh, that's so cute! Oh, look at that little tablecloth. Look at it. Oh, I'm gonna actually use that. I'm gonna go put that on our little dining nook table. Cute. I can use that. Oh, a tea towel. I'll use that too. Isn't it fun to find things you forgot about? This is a gorgeous antique tablecloth that I was given by I think it was from Adam's dad, and I think I shall save. I was gonna turn it into a garment, and maybe someday I will, but I also want to start having like fairy dinner parties, and how how darling would that be for the table for that? So I need to find a place to put actual usable linens. And then, oh, little table runner thing with some lace. I don't know if I'll ever use that, but I will not be getting rid of it just yet because that is a family thing. And another little tea towel with a K. Oh, lovely. All right. This will, I think, this is gonna be on trial because I have no reason to have this. I wonder if I have a friend with a K name. Oh, look at that. Can you believe it? Can you believe that? Oh, that feels good. Okay, on to the project pile. The project pile, project pile, project pile. It was a project box, but now it is more of a pile. So I think my idea is that I'm gonna put projects that I still want to do into here, and things that I don't want will go in that box behind me. And yeah, we'll just kind of quickly go through things. Okay, gonna do that. Gonna make a pillowcase for that guy. That will go on the outside, so I can do that very quickly. This is my veil from our wedding that I made the night before. And by made, I mean I just cut it out of a piece of tulle, again, that I've had since high school. So it finally got used. Look at that. You know, sometimes the hoarding does pay off. You just never know when it will. This is my lovely bow from my cosplay from Black Butler. It's this cutie little bow. It went like this in my hair. I've used it in a few photo shoots, so that will go into my hair accessories, which is in the other room. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Are you kidding me? I got this for $5. Obviously, it's not in great condition, but it did have a silk lining, but it's completely shattered. You can kind of see little remnants of it in there. And someone at some point put a zipper in and obviously cut either the waistband slash kind of peplum-y sort of thing, or the skirt off. I'm not sure if this was a dress. It probably was a dress. Definitely the powder pigeon silhouette by the amount of fabric that is in the front versus the back, the length of it. So it would poof out kind of like this. And sometimes they would wear little pads in there to accentuate it. But I absolutely adore this piece. And I do want to see if I can very gently, potentially clean it up a bit. It's just such beautiful lace. Okay, so that is a cleaning thing. So I'm gonna make a to clean bin. Look at that. Organization at its finest. If I can open it. There we go. All right, this is my to clean bin. This is a friend's thing that I forgot I had that I need to fix. This is a little Brandy Melville dress that I got on Poshmark in a little like box set, and it's cute, but I was thinking about taking the straps off because someone already messed with the straps at some point. Taking the straps off and maybe replacing them with little ribbons so that there's little bows on the shoulders, or possibly like a beaded strap, but that would be really overstimulating. So probably ribbon. But that should be a nice quick project. So I will keep that because it's also new. Guys, just so you know when you get new sheets and they come in these little bags, I have to tell you, you have to keep these bags because they make amazing shoe bags for when you are traveling. I use them all the time. and they make me so much happier than the, black or white shoe bags that they come with. These are just like a little bit more fun, and you could embroider on them or something. Ah, adorable. So keep those. I don't know if that's really a project, but I guess I wanted to embroider it, so I shall. A little bodysuit that my friend Haney gave me that, again, I want to replace the straps with ribbons, so I'll put that together with the other strap replacement project. Oh, this is leftover fabric from her wedding gown that I made. Look how pretty it is. Look at that silk. Silk Duchess satin. Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a little tunic I got at Goodwill that I thought could be really fun for like a medieval sort of shoot. I think it is a little boy's garment. I can't be sure, but it seems to be somewhat old because the lining has shattered pretty significantly, or it was just never washed, and maybe it's just silk. But either way, I think I might just rip out the lining and then put it into my costume wardrobe. So that's, again, a very quick thing. I don't know why I keep putting these things off, but I do. Oh, this is not even a project. It's just a finished piece. Look at this little hair bow I made out of that fabric I got from Fabstrap. Ah, cute. Forgot I had that. All right, we've reached the lid. These are Adam's old jeans that I use to patch his jeans when they inevitably rip. So this is patching material, which I guess would go with fabric. It's not really a project, so I'll put that to the side. This is, again, a tablecloth from Adam's family that I thought would make a really cool cloak. It's a giant circle, so I think that would be like a really fun, easy project. And I think that will go into the fabric bin. Also, this is an amazing kilt we got for Adam that is a little bit big. But we got it for a really great price at the Ren Fair last year, and it's real wool, I think. Make sure I'm not spewing lies. Let's see. Stillwater Kilts, Minneapolis, Minnesota. 100% new wool. What? I actually don't know a lot about wool. What does new wool mean? Hopefully I'll be coming in here with the answer. According to Google, new wool, also known as virgin wool, is derived from the first shearing of a living sheep. Really? Didn't know that. Wow, you learn something new every day. There you have it. But I just need to take this in a bit, which I'm hoping will be as simple as I think. I don't really want to fold this too much, so I am going to also just drape that. This is a 1920s bra that I got in London 10 years ago, that I've been meaning to replace the straps on, and again, never have. So that's going in the replacing strap section. There you go. Adam's little jorts I need to repair. That, again, it's such a quick thing. Why have I not done this? Eee! Another Adam repair. All right. Oh, this is a little corduroy skirt that I got. That's so cute. But I will never wear this length ever in my life, so I wanted to turn it into a little mini skirt. So that'll be a fun little project again. I wonder how many times I've said a fun little project in the past 3 minutes. Probably too many times, I would wager. This is I think it was for a bassinet. It was like what are they called? A bed skirt, but for like a baby crib. From my grandma's house, and I've already washed it, I think, and I was gonna turn it into a skirt, but I might just turn it into little curtains for our bathroom. So again, all that takes is like nothing, no effort. I mean, probably 10 minutes to rehem one side. Oh my gosh, Scout. Oh, you know. I guess one of my next videos will just be getting through all of these little alterations. Maybe I'll live stream that. Let me know if you'd be interested in live streaming, because I think that would be fun. This is my friend Jess's beautiful dress that I need to alter for her. Friends project. Another one. Friends project. Oh, this is a beautiful thing. Another one of my coworkers on Broadway gifted me, back when I was in my 1950s phase, she gifted me this stunning little prom dress or wedding dress, potentially, because it has been cut off. I think she told me that she wore this in the 80s and had pinned a real flower to the waistband, which is why there's a stain here. And it just needs the zipper sewn back in, and yeah, 10 years of not doing that. Not 10 years. Has it been 10 years? It's been 10 years. Oh, lordy. Okay, well, again, very quick little project. This is a less quick project, but look at this. How cool is that top? It's like a $1,000 dress that I got at Beacon's Closet 8 years ago for, I think I got it for, oh wait, the tag's still on, let's see. I got it for $75. And the reason why it was cheap is because they had accidentally, I think this was a sample, they had accidentally sewn the skirt on backwards. So the part where the room for the booty was in the front, which was a really, ooh, I think I just heard thunder, which is interesting because the sky is blue right now, but yes, it made this really horrible poof right where you don't want to poof. So I took the skirt off and have not reattached it because I thought maybe I would turn it into some sort of like ball gown kind of thing. Kind of reminds me of Chautranet. I'm gonna say Chautranet. That type of dress. So I think it'd be something fun to play around with, or potentially turn that into its own piece. Like the bodice could just be its own bodice and then have a couple different skirt options to go with it. That could be fun. These are some skirts from my grandma, which I can't imagine her wearing ever. It like does not feel like my grandma's style, but they have these matching little, I think this is a waist tie that, oh, just darling. There are two of them. I just need to replace the elastic is crunchy and dead, so need to replace that. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep them both, but they're both so cute. I just don't really wear long skirts very much, so I don't know. Maybe I'll make it into something for like a Hobbit costume or something like that. I feel like that's the vibe. All right, so we're not really making this any better, but this is a medieval dress that I made for a music video, and it got ripped right at the end, so I'm gonna just fix that. So we really didn't do anything except move everything and tell you about it all. But it reminded me how quick all of these things are and that I should just do them. Just do them! Do them, Scout! Alright. Day 2. Oh, jeez. There we go. We made some progress yesterday. I can walk in here. So we're getting somewhere. And thus, day 2 shall commence. Alright, here we are. Day 2. Whoa. Everything's fine. Nothing happened. Okay, so day 2. I'm kind of gonna go through. I am gonna go through my clothes today. I'm gonna be doing this for like a few minutes, and then we're going upstate a little bit to do some thrifting and to get our car inspected. But right now I'm gonna try and get through as many things as I can, get as much stuff out of my room as I possibly can, so that I can make a cute photo situation happen over here for my Depop. First thing, I have this little box of goodies of things. Well, I don't know why this is in here because I'm never selling this. I got this, I think it's an antique perfume bottle from a charity shop in London. It was like, I think the first thing I ever bought at a charity shop, and the way I found out what a charity shop was. So it has like glass beads, and there's just something about it that really does something nice for my brain. So that will be going on one of my display shelves. So I'm gonna put it over there. This is the leftover wax from one of the candles we made, called, what did we call it? Spirit of the Woods, I think. Oh, it's so good. It smells like going into a forest where all of the trees are just like effervescing the scent of wood. But it's like, it doesn't smell like a wood shop, it smells like fresh wood. Oh, I love it. So nice. I won this crystal ball in a giveaway 7 years ago. And it's very pretty, so I'm gonna put that on display again as well. So all my little display things are gonna go over here for now. This is a little bottle that I plan to make a reed diffuser out of. Look how cute it is. A friend of ours used these, plus it was like a whole set of a ton of different little glass bottles. They used them at their wedding for like little flowers, and I'm using them all for hand poured reed diffusers. So for just around our house, because they're cute little bottles, and why not? And otherwise they would have, I think they were gonna throw them away, so I'll take them. And then, oh, very dusty. These headphones are the Yowu Sphinx headphones are so freaking cute. But they don't feel amazing in my ears, so I keep going back and forth on if I want to like give these to a friend or try and sell them, but they're so cute, I like can't get rid of them. And even the box is just like, it's so cute. It's adorable. So I think this is gonna go in my little technology drawer, which is, yeah, because I'm not getting rid of them right now. Also, you'll probably notice that, if you've watched, or if you continue to watch my videos, that I say, all right, a lot. I recently found out that I think it's considered a stim, because I do it when I'm trying to emotionally, mentally process what's going on. So if I'm feeling stressed, I say it a lot. Like, if I'm trying to get out the door, I'll be going around trying to find things and be like, all right, okay, all right, yep, okay, all right. I don't know when I picked that up, but if you notice that happening, it's usually because I'm just processing, and my processing time is also a little bit longer than other people. So, yay, look at that. So this is gonna be my little cell bin. I'll do that for any accessories or anything else that I need to take photos of. Actually, such as this stuff, which is some not great condition, but cute. Some of them are fine. Cute little china, I would call this a bowl plate. Interestingly small for a bowl plate. I'm not really sure why. you would need this. I don't know if it was supposed to be the saucer for this cup, but I don't, maybe it is. There's also the cup, but these are from one of my best friends, her ex-fiance's mom. So it just has some like weird vibes for me. So I think I'm gonna sell these or give them away potentially. But they make really cute little like jewelry trays and stuff. So I'm sure someone would like this, right? Like, you could put flowers in that. The top is gone, which is why I think for flowers. But oh, I wonder what that is. All right, well, that's one little section done. And now I think we have to get ready to leave. So didn't get nearly as far as I hoped I would, but you know, such is life. And when I get back from our little excursion, I am going to try some clothes on, which I think will be fun. Probably the most fun of all of this to show. I don't know how much of this video is actually gonna go live, but we will see. And until I get back, stay cool. All right, guys, this is where we're stopping for today. Part 2 will be coming very soon, and it will be all outfits. So I'm really excited to share it. If you got through this whole video, thank you. I appreciate you. I really do apologize for the camera focus issues. A setting got bumped, and you know, now I know I should check these things before I film an entire video. You live and you learn. But thanks so much for your support. If you could throw a like and a subscribe my way, I would really appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.